Said we stay by the grind. I'ma tell you once, ain't gonna be no second times. Get up out the way, or you better fall in line. Or hit 'em up, motherfucker, yo, it's flossing time. We stay by the money, said we stay by the grind. I'ma tell you once, ain't gonna be no second times. Get up out the way, or you better fall in line. Or hit 'em up, motherfucker, yo, it's flossing time.
You know what? Sometimes when you think and you really feel like you need to say something and you're not in the best of moods, it's better to not. I mean, you know, obviously say something if you see something bad going on.
Right.
But sometimes if you just want to say something to be a dick, or you just want to say something that you're not quite sure is cool to say, just let it be. Keep your mouth shut.
Just let it be.
Sounds right there is like all the wisdom you need in the world.
It's
take time.
It's one of those things you got to stop and think before you speak sometimes, right?
Yeah, and you know, even that, sometimes people don't know how to think, so they just think they're thinking. They just stop and breathe for a second. And breathing doesn't make you figure shit out. That just gives you clearance of breath.
Yeah.
So you don't seem like you're pissed when you're saying something. You know?
Yeah, you never want to put too much emotion into the shit, because that's how shit gets all fucked up and things get crossed. But that's right. You know what time it is.
Already? It's time for
No.
No.
It's episode 5.
Oh, it's number 5.
Number 5.
Thank you, everybody who's been watching.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it.
We do really appreciate that. And
we love it.
It's gonna be good, man. We're gonna have a good one this time, right?
Yeah, one of the best, I think. I mean, every single one's like the best.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
well, we keep on progressing. We keep doing new things. We keep getting more and more into it. And every time that we do it, we try to do something better than the last time.
Right. Well, at least try it. An interesting story from this week to happen. So my brother has a place up in Vermont, and he's having some work done on it. So me and my father went up to go check on it. Right. The story's not about that. And the story's about the ride up there. And if I'm in the car for any kind of like weather, I'm white knuckled. Okay. I have a hard time breathing.
Was it snowing?
I'm like, and you know, it wasn't. So the first time was just getting up my brother's driveway, because it's just like a really weird thing, and it's like ice, and we were driving a friggin' Prius. We have a 4-wheel drive. Yeah. So that was scary to me. I made
some snow.
eyes closed, white knuckled, and you know, my father did it like a champ. Yeah. Like the tires didn't slip once. Okay. It was like he did like the best job. But we're going on the way home and all. It's like, it sounds like there's like sand and salt hitting the windshield. Yeah. I'm like, there's no cars around us. I'm like, what's that, Will? She's like, no, it's just like, you know, road stuff, like sand and dirt and stuff. I'm like, there's no cars around us.
How's that happen?
And then all of a sudden it's picking up, and then it's like ice is coming down.
Oh, you hill.
Like, no, it was like, just like, you know, just ice. And like, I was just like white knuckle, just eyes closed. My cousin taught me, if like you have the window open, you can hear water. Yeah. Like you can hear the water, you can tell there's no light. Doesn't mean there's not gonna be black ice. Yeah. But it means that there's liquid there, which is a good thing. But I was just white knuckled, really, really, really nervous.
You were on the edge.
Yeah.
You were living on the edge.
My father was driving fine. It wasn't that, but you know, even just as him being a driver, to deal with me being beside him like that. It's like, I mean, that's a saint right there.
Well, know? I mean, honestly, it's funny, too, because, like, sometimes when somebody in the passenger side is like that, it actually fucking makes it harder for the driver to do, you know what I mean?
You know, and, like, just because, you know, I mean, the worst thing you could do when you hit ice is hit the brakes, you know what I'm saying, or try and do something special. You gotta know what you're doing, you know, and he, you know, I'm just saying, he was a saint, because me being like that beside him probably was not easy.
No, I bet you it was a little stressful.
Yeah, you know.
But, I mean, it's gonna be a good show, man. We got one of my all-time favorite people joining us today.
Oh, RXM is in the house.
RXM is in the house. And, you know, we've told you all about him before, but, I mean, really, no matter how many times we talk about him.
You get to meet the myth, the legend.
The man himself.
My fucking dude.
My dude.
My dude.
He's probably one of my favorite people.
I mean,
for sure.
I can hit him up if I need advice about anything. Yeah. Because he knows at least something about anything. If he doesn't know the answer for me, he will literally be sending me texts about like what, like a site to go and like, you know,
check it out.
You need to talk to somebody, or you're feeling like this, or you got to figure this out. Like even with like audio recording, like he sent me a good tutorial, like a simple eyes. Like he just knows.
Yeah, I mean honestly, like the amount of like we can't even talk about enough of like amount of different things. Like he's the one who shot our music video.
You'll probably get a taste of him in every episode.
I mean he does a lot of spinning for us. He's always there to hype us up. And he's always got our back.
And he's a doer.
He's a doer.
A lot of people like talkers, dreamers. It's quite okay to be a dreamer.
Yeah.
But this guy's like he
goes,
he does the research. He's very, very hands on. Sure. Very, very, very capable.
For sure.
And like he's a doer. Like hands absolutely. Down. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But you know, as always, you know, the first thing we gotta do,
too
right?
Too much blah blah blah. And I think it's a good time for some of that fucking
us versus them,
son.
For sure. And we're gonna rip this shit, and we'll be right back at you in just a minute. BBT.
Pauly P. That's me.
Ghetto Booth
Chronicles. Somebody says, yo, you gotta just start spitting. And sometimes I like to keep my mouth closed. So I gotta think about the shit that I'm about to say because the shit that I say ain't really okay to be saying some fucking time, some places.
They just yell out, go, and we explode up on the microphone. Who would've known that them ghetto boos come through and just get you juice?
Why they want us to go, so they're sitting there thinking all miserable. When they're like, they don't know how to fucking talk and pull and squeeze blah. We're talking, we're fucking legit, and everything that we spit is true, so get the fuck up and stop sipping on my cup, kid. I ain't hearing this no more. Ain't sharing the fucking shit that I post. It's like night to day to night. Fucking rain to sun, and fucking snow to mountain. The fucking sun's coming off the fucking top of this shit, making you blind 'cause it's so fucking bright you can see that shit. You know what that is? It's the Ghetto Boo Click, kid. Pauly P, BBT, come get some shit.
That's right, foot to the pedal. All these motherfuckers know we grind in this metal. Down to the shit, and we just do this every time we get up on the microphone and just spit, let loose and just rip how these motherfuckers finish with. Every time we get up in this shit and start do it big. Every time we get up on the shit, we start spitting quick. All that fat shit, all these motherfuckers know that they just doing this.
We're doing this, and you're talking all this shit. You don't even know this kid. You know, BBT, you know, Pauly P. You know how we getting down since the beginning. We go so hard, going hard from the beginning. Sometimes I can't speak so clearly. Keep it going. I just mumble up. That's what happens. You got the shit that I got going now. It's okay. Never gonna stop. Can't cool me down. You don't fuck about you. You a clown.
It's like focus, hocus pocus. All these jokers try to come in the game and just smoke us, but we the dope shit and we don't ever get broken. All these motherfuckers know they hopeless when they try to come against me. Dog, I'm broken in my mind. That's right, I'm dope shit with the thing. Do whatever, I don't give a fuck, dog. Toke on the shit.
Yo, they bring fucking little push guns from the fucking dollar store, and we got the fucking super soakers and we're squirting y'all down, yo. We're going way harder, we're going way farther. We never keep our fucking thoughts dry, and that's why I'm your father. And you, my son, should learn something. We just only begun, you're fucking about to learn something. Sit back, relax, and watch this Booth TV. Us versus them, come and get CP, CBBT, GBC.
That's right, do what we please.
TV, son.
You could say Booth TV gonna come through when this choke these MCs to death. It's like that, till our last breath. We tight raps every time that we might attack. Shit, dog, we placid every time that we tipping on the yak. Yeah, son. So that was Lex Nor Beats, and that beat was called Psychopath.
And that was some. I like that.
That was some fire shit. Yeah, I definitely like that shit. You know, and again, I mean, go on YouTube, go check it out. Make sure that if you like his shit, you subscribe, you give him a thumbs up. You know what I mean? And at the same time, don't forget to do that for the Ghetto Booth as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Not hard to find us.
It's not hard to find us.
If you don't find us, we'll find you.
Oh, you're going to bring it to the dark shit, huh?
Yeah, we got some pretty good stuff happening here. We've been working on a lot of different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Earlier today, I was chefing up some food.
You were?
I was actually got some new pans.
Yeah?
And they're Ninja. They're like, you know, non-guaranteed for life. And they're really, really good set of pans.
Yeah?
And I was cooked like 3 different meals today, but you know what? I'm gonna cook on my spaghetti, man. When I cook on my spaghetti, I got my pan. I cook on my spaghetti in. You know what I'm saying? That's not today.
Yeah. Well, it's
even
funny.
I did it today.
It's funny shit too because, like, you know, we're gonna show you that Ghetto Grub, and you're gonna see Pauly P in his full chef fucking getup.
I'm not
you got the hat. You got the.
I'm not in that. I'll be in.
Oh.
I'll be in it. I'll be in it eventually when we put all three of the meals I cook together and come out in a series. So today we're gonna release part 1, which is the meatloaf. Okay. So we have a scrambled hamburger, like gravy and rice thing that like my family's big on.
Right.
A couple sides that we do and some spaghetti.
Yeah.
So I showed you how to cook all 3 today.
Right.
You'll see in the plate all 3 are plated.
Right.
Because when we eat it, we gotta eat all of that shit.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
we gotta eat it all. Nothing's going to waste here.
And you know it's crazy too. Like, understand, like, you know, how much you spend on that whole thing.
All right, so all the food I got today was under $56. So all 3 meals, everything I cooked was under $56.
Yeah. And I mean that's a good deal, considering like right now grocery prices are crazy. You know, and I mean if you're cooking 3 meals,
I forgot to show you how to cook 3 different things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is part 1 of those 3. They'll trickle out.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
So we're gonna get into the meatloaf then.
Yeah, the meatloaf.
The meatloaf. All right. Paulie P's meatloaf. Here we go.
The crossroads. Said, what you gonna choose? What you gonna do at the crossroads? The crossroads. Said, I'ma do me and let you bitches do you at the crossroads.
Never sure which way I'm gonna go. Just gonna keep it moving forward. Moving onward is forward. No matter direction, life still keeps it moving. With or without you. Rather go and fight than going hesitant and ass backwards. Living at the crossroads. Living boldly with the crossroads holding me back. Nah, never looking over my shoulder. Cleverly moving boulders. I remove hot pots and pot holders. Rubbing mans. Always moving forward. Never take the time and avoid it. Walking uphill my whole life. Ice, rain, blizzard, sun shining. I've been slower than most, but my motions are with precision-ness, intention, and timelessness. I don't rush in, I coast in. Slowly like a bone in a china shop. Pretending with the purpose of destroying it. Throwing roid rage and steroidless. Except once every 6 months when I get my Ocrevus. They know me standing for another 6. Unless I'm running around senseless and stressed and senseless. But I don't think about shit like that. Actions make life immaculate. So to stop and think about what's not happening, as opposed to when we start to make shit happen, this doesn't happen with me and Paulie P. And yes, you know it, I'll always be wrong with the GBC.
Why you staring at the crossroads? The crossroads. Said, what you gonna choose? What you gonna do at the crossroads? The crossroads. Said, I'ma do me and let you bitches do you at the crossroads.
Right, so that was just a meatloaf, and if you get a little fancy, you can chop up onions and peppers, just, you know, maybe fry them a little butter first, you can just mix them right into the meatloaf and put, but I was just trying to keep it simple, and not everybody likes onions and stuff. We're excited, we're going to have a buddy of ours, he's in the house, as we said earlier.
But hold on, before you get into that, I wanted one question, because this is always like a controversial question, right? Yeah. And since you did a meatloaf, I'd like to know your answer. Do you prefer ketchup or brown gravy?
Well, I do brown gravy in this one.
Yeah.
You can ask me that after. But I would know if I, honestly, I don't like, I like the, that's my way my mother made it, and I like it like that.
Yeah.
But I'll put ketchup on it after anyways.
Right.
But I like the ketchup toppings.
Yeah.
That. Like,
see,
it makes it,
I've
a little bit better.
I've always been under the impression, right? So, like, it's my belief that when you eat meatloaf, you should probably eat mashed potatoes. That's why I've always gone with the brown gravy. I mean, granted, there are a lot of people who swear by ketchup, but that's kind of more like cooking a hamburger. You know what I mean? Like baking a big hamburger.
Yeah. And you gotta loaf it. I mean, it was all in the video, you know, but.
Yeah. You know, I'm just saying, you know, all right?
I mean, I'm not offended. I just haven't thought to cook it. Like, that was the way my brother did it, and I feel like maybe if my brothers were down and I was making one, I could do that, you know?
Yeah.
And make a good top, and I have a good top, and I didn't even thought to do that recently. That's the next coming soon. My mother's meatloaf recipe with the top in it he's talking about.
Oh, you're going to throw some ketchup on that shit, Glaze?
No, it's not just ketchup. Oh. Dude, I'm not simple.
He's advanced, folks. He's advanced.
I'm not simple.
He's advanced. You know, but at the same time, you know, I'm just saying, I like the meatloaf, the gravy, the mashed potatoes, and you know what? I'm going back and forth, but I always like a vegetable, and a lot of people can think this is weird. I actually like carrots.
I love carrots.
Carrots as
the vegetable. Good for your vision.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know, green beans are good for fiber.
Green beans are good, but here's the thing. I think
about the loaf is you gotta roll it right and roll it tight.
You gotta roll it
Slop it down in that. Give it a little spice on top, maybe just a dash of that special salt.
Oh, here we go with his fucking arm, man.
It's my strong hand. That's how I give him.
He's got this little thing where he sprinkles
out evenly.
Where he sprinkles his seasoning.
It's my pincer.
And his thing, he doesn't give a fuck about the big giant mess that he makes while he does it.
Right. All right. So speaking of this, our buddy Dave.
My boy Dave,
RXM son, is in the house.
He is in the house, and he's going to be joining us.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! You hear him in
open
the
conversation.
You know,
not get too sensitive. We're going to keep it very broad. What's happening today? What was going on yesterday?
Whatever
real fun stuff.
Yeah.
You know, just go with the flow. That's how we do it. You know, we're gonna probably have more of these going.
Oh, we're definitely.
That's probably gonna be my job when I'm not on the camera. All right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But anyways, when
Big D. You're up, buddy.
He's doing some
you
stuff.
You better be ready for this, son.
Shit. And we're gonna introduce you. I know you guys thought he was a ghost. We talk about him all the time. You never seen him.
It's like he's here already.
But you know, we're finally gonna meet the man himself. So we'll be right back and check that out.
Woo!
Yes, sir. My dude is in the house. What up, Roach?
Oh yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. Definitely,
Absolutely.
Definitely glad to be here.
Yeah, we're fucking thrilled to have you here, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And for those people that don't know, like, how much this motherfucker has done for us. I mean, he shot music videos. He's made beats. He's done recording. He did the whole LP project with Paulie, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that was
me and Paulie go way back.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that was back when he was like, dude, you see the picture of him on the fucking cover. He looks like he's fucking 12 teen. Dude.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So, what's going on, man? I mean, what you been up to lately, brother?
You know, just living the dream.
Living the dream.
Slinging dildos down at the South Shore Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good fun time. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
No, doing that. Just waiting for Halloween to come around again.
Yeah, Halloween's your favorite.
It is. I mean, every day is Halloween, so.
Oh, for sure. I mean, fucking Halloween's a great little thing to get into. But you know, my boy over here, he does his jungle techno mix. And he's usually gets down whenever we do like a backyard show or we go to his house and do that. And it's a fire shit. And I know you're always like, yeah, but you gotta get back in hip hop beats, man.
Oh, I know. I will say I've gotten some sample packs lately.
Yeah,
got some nice like what is it, like mid-90s hip hop sounds. I was like, yeah, that's
dude,
that sounds
fire.
about right.
Fire shit.
I mean that's the shit. That's the shit we came up on. You know what I mean? So
yeah, dude. I mean,
definitely want to throw it back to that.
I mean, honestly, like, you know, I make hip hop beats. You make hip hop, but like you make such like crazy beats, like technicalities and shit. And my shit is so simple in comparison. I'm always like, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I'm always trying to push you back into that so you can. You know, produce one of those CDs with the GBC, right?
Oh hell yeah, we gotta definitely drop at the minimum. We gotta drop some singles, you know.
Yeah. Oh, fucking. I mean, you know, me and Paulie, we'll come over to your house and just drop shit for days.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you also had the punk band Entropy, right?
Yeah. And, started with Entropy.
Yeah.
Went on to the Murder. It's been a minute since we've been doing the punk rock thing, but definitely always have the love for that. Definitely always thinking about doing, you know, another album or something like that. So
yeah.
You never know what's coming.
Well, I mean, it was great. Like, I think back, like all the kids around town and all the fucking Entropy, like the pigs are after you. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That song was the shit. And you know, Entropy really had a good time, a lot of energy and shit. And it was just it was such a good fucking thing to do. You know what I mean? But so tell me a little bit, like, why did you get into techno, like out of all the shit, like, or jungle, whatever you call it?
You know, I was thinking that's actually a really good segue because I was thinking about this a lot lately. Yeah. Like, I think. Getting into punk rock and everything, it's always been about like the hard, fast music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, funnily enough, I think there's a lot of punk rockers, like, especially like in the UK, that have gotten into like drum and bass, breakbeat music.
Yeah.
And I think a big part of the reason is number one, like the jungle beat, like the drum and bass beat,
right.
Is basically the same as the punk beat. It's the same BPM and everything. Yep. So a
little bit more of a bass sound.
Even though they're different, that's the thing. Honestly, it's like yeah, jungle is basically punk rock with bass.
Yeah,
like that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
Like at least in some respects.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely the reggae influence that's in both of
them. Yeah,
both genres.
I mean, honestly, I think it's the reason they kind of go so well together is because like when you get those beats, whether it's jungle or whether it's a punk rock, it's the shit you really want to like move to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get that energy out. And I don't know, like you go to these fucking clubs nowadays, which I don't do anymore, but it's like they play the wackest shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that. Like, but gone are the days where you used to be able to go to like a sick ass rave and like fucking bang out, and all the songs were good.
I think they're still around. I think they definitely hearted. Well, I mean, honestly, being here in Massachusetts and like being in Boston specifically, like let me tell you, like even in the heyday, like back in the 90s, the rave scene was never in Boston. It was always like either Springfield, like out west, Central Mass, like Western Mass, or honestly like New York City.
Yeah.
Like,
well, New York's fucking everything. You know what I mean? I think it was just too much trouble to do that shit in Boston and all that bullshit. whatever. I mean, honestly, it made it harder for people because, like, you could go to Boston and you could get, like, on the subway when you're all fucked up at the end of the night and go home. Well, nope, we're going to Springfield, so we're going to drive an hour and a half, but we're still going to get that fucked up and we're still going to drive home.
Exactly.
We're just dumbass kids back in the day.
I mean, Boston, I think, has a problem, too. Like, I mean, it's the same now as it was, like, 20, 30 years ago, where it wants to be an art, it wants to be a hip bohemian city, it wants to be an artistic city, but it doesn't do anybody any favors. I mean, you see shit like the Sound Museum closing now, and that's just the latest in a long line of, the arts basically being trampled on. Everyone wants to consume the arts, like, everyone, rich, poor, like, everybody in between, like, no matter what walk of life you come from,
right.
You consume the arts, but precious few people respect the arts and want to patronize the arts and actually support artists.
Well, you know what it is, too, like, the problem with it is, like, you can just go on your computer, you know what I mean? And, like, not enough people appreciate art in real life enough to outweigh their want of just sitting behind a computer and not doing anything. I mean, you got whole people that literally live their entire lives through their computer. Like, don't leave their house. They work from remote. Then when they're not working remote, they're either playing video games online with other people or they're, like, literally living in virtual reality.
You're talking about my dream right now. Yeah. Which I guess makes it even that more special that I'm sitting here with you right now.
Absolutely. So, I mean, here's the thing. I don't know. I've always been a big supporter of I like to go out. I like to be in the world. Usually my favorite time to do that would be on, like, some mind-altering substances, because I was always that kid that would challenge myself. Like, I wasn't the one like, oh, I'm gonna sit in my room and trip. Like, no, I'm gonna go to middle school and I'm gonna eat a quarter of mushrooms when I get off the bus and I'm gonna see what happens. You know?
School of life.
Yeah, and whatever. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't make those decisions. You know what I mean? But we're going to take a quick break right now, and I'm going to show you a quick set from my boy.
Hell yeah.
You know, he's always spinning some shit, and this was the nighttime set of the Weekend at the Farm where we were just partying out for 3 days. And, you know, enjoy.
Hell yeah.
It's every night, reggae music, every night. 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 It's every night,
say amen, 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 amen. We make plans and God laughs. Feel like the older I get, the quicker time passes. Living the past doesn't slip in a flash. Even your vision perfect life, it could be gone in a flash. Texting on your way to work and have your place for the cash. We all now.
Yeah, that was shit.
Sometimes when I get behind the mask, cause facing this world is such a rigorous task.
For those of you who don't know, Pauly P's like kind of like a little kid sometimes, and he fucking has all kinds of little like doodads just chilling all over the place. Oh man,
boy.
Yeah. So you know, that's the shit right there. That's my dude doing his thing, and so you know, for Pauly's sake, because he would be remiss if I didn't ask you something political, right?
Oh, he loves the politics.
Yeah. So you know, in my previous episode, right, I talked about, you know, the global business conglomerate that rules the world. It's my conspiracy theory. So, do you agree?
Do you agree right now?
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, so you're an agreeer of that.
I do. I think I don't know that you could necessarily call it a conspiracy theory when it is just so blatant and out in the open. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think like. I don't think there's like dark rooms with like dudes in black cloaks, like
cabals.
You know, like I mean, maybe there is. Who the fuck knows what these people are doing? But I mean, again, like we don't even need to go down that route because you can just like open your eyes, read a newspaper, like go online. Like I mean,
that's true. I mean, you were telling me a story about some crazy fucking embezzlement thing earlier.
I just heard
tell
about.
Tell me that. Tell me that.
So.
Current events.
A company that I was once affiliated with.
Okay.
Not in a couple decades now.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Yeah, they're just employee there at purchasing authority, and I guess they set up a consulting company and billed them for like $1 million before anybody even.
That's how to do it.
Yeah, and then they probably could have got away with it too if they were a little less audacious.
Well, I mean, dude, they have these fucking thoughts of grandeur, like I'll never get caught, and even if I get caught, I don't give a fuck. And it's like it demonstrates, like, you know, everybody puts off this perception like countries and rulers of countries, presidents, fucking whatever, have all this power, and it's like none of them can really do anything. It's like these fucking businesses don't give a fuck about you. We operate in 15 countries, so we don't care about any of your country's laws. We do what the fuck we want because you need us. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit.
I think it's there's this whole trope of like the cyberpunk dystopia. Like I don't know, like maybe I'm dating myself a little bit. If you ever played like RPGs like Shadowrun and stuff like that, which that stuff was inspired by, like, you know, William Gibson novels, like Philip K. Dick, all that kind of stuff. Like, and I mean, you see all that in pop culture now, like Blade Runner, like The Matrix. Like, we're living it, dude. Like every day, like the technology is crazy, but it's run by these like huge corporations who are basically just using us as grist for the mill.
Yeah. It's kind of like Starship Troopers, like more meat for the grinder.
Great movie,
what the fuck
by
we
the
are.
way.
You know what I mean? Oh, it's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Yeah, and I don't see it getting any better anytime soon, unfortunately. I really believe, like, you know, I mean, I was saying we're getting through COVID. I mean, it's certainly better than it was. I don't think we're out of the woods yet by any means, but the crazy thing is, for a very brief moment in time, we sort of saw this world, like, that could have been.
Yeah.
And then everybody just sort of like forgot about it and went back to the same
bullshit.
Grind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here's how I feel about the COVID situation, right? It's not that it's not a real thing. It's not that it doesn't kill lots of people. All this shit, yada yada yada. However, it's not anywhere near what it's made out to be. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, they made it out to be like it was going to be the globe killer, end of the world type of virus, right? And it's really not. The main thing that COVID does is exacerbates other conditions that lead you to death. It's like a
Which
catalyst.
Not exactly.
Not exactly true, but
no, it's not exactly a good thing either.
It's not a good thing, no. But here's my point. It's not something that should have merited like shutting down the entire world for that much time, and I don't think that was the right response. And I mean, in a lot of the consequence of what we're living in today is because of the actions that were taken to deal with that, and I think it could have been more responsible. I think it could have been done a lot better.
I definitely, I may disagree with you on some of the finer points, but I think overall, yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that the response was bungled and continues to be.
Yeah.
And I think, frankly, that transcends political lines. Like, I think Trump fucked up. I think Biden
everybody
fucked up.
Everybody
and that's
fucked up.
everybody, like, from the top down, has definitely not handled this in
a good way,
a responsible way, and certainly not a way for like the common folk like you and I.
Yeah, right. I mean, here we are with the assholes that have to go to work every day, and like you got all these people. Oh, it's like fucking stay inside, wear a mask, do all this, protect yourself, 6 feet. It's like, dude, I work in retail.
Mm-hmm.
Like, try to get people.
But go to work.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
the CDC.
it's like try to keep somebody, any customer, away from you for 6 feet. Mm-hmm. At your job, it's impossible. People are gonna come up to you and fuck with you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that's why like the whole fucking world is just gonna live in Halloween, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna live in a world of Halloween.
Well, I do live in a world of Halloween.
You do live in a world of Halloween. Actually, it's funny. People probably like, oh yeah, he lives in no, like you guys don't understand. He lives in Halloween every day, and it's badass. Like,
yeah, I'm basically a real life carny, just living in my carnival house.
Yeah, dude, your house is sick. Like, I can't wait to show this little thing that you put together. Like,
oh yeah, we got that little clip we put together.
Yeah, and that clip is available on your.
That's on so my house is the Haunted Cat House.
Yeah.
And we do have a TikTok.
Okay.
So yeah, we did it for the talk.
We did it for the talk, because that's what it's about. Click, like, share, subscribe. So yeah, dude, I want to thank you so much for coming down here, dude. It's been a fucking
so happy
blast,
to be here, man.
Dude.
I gotta tell you, we've talked about this before. Like, I want to start a podcast myself. It's something I've been thinking about for a long time.
Yeah.
Truly, you guys inspire me because I'm sitting there spinning my wheels, like overthinking every single thing, every moment of every day, because that's just who I am.
Right.
But it's truly inspiring to see you guys like cranking out content on a weekly basis. So.
Dude, thank you. And honestly, man, as soon as you get that shit up and running, we'll be there, brother.
Oh hell yeah!
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I want you to be one of my first guests.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. And we try to say this, and like it's almost like people don't believe us sometimes because we say it so much, but like we really are about like promoting everybody, promoting other people, promoting fucking people you've never heard of. You know what I mean? It's not just about us. Like, we have fun doing it, and of course we're going to promote ourselves. Like, obviously, nobody's not going to promote themselves, but we try to put as much effort into everybody else that we do for it. Like, I've posted your beats up, like some of your old school hip hop beats up on there. Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, like, dude, it takes a fucking team to make it happen, and that's what we're all about.
Hell yeah. What do you always say, Davey? Hey, Paulie.
Hey, Paulie, where's your meatballs? I heard we're gonna get to see your meatballs.
Some meatloaf, kind of the same idea.
Ghetto grub.
Hell yeah, ghetto grub.
But that's what's up. But my dude, thank you for coming out so much.
Hell yeah,
and until the next time, I hope everybody enjoyed watching that. Peace.
The crossroads said, what you gonna choose, what you gonna do at the crossroads said, I'ma do me and let you bitches do you at the crossroads.
Never sure which way I'm gonna go, just gonna keep it moving forward, moving onward is forward, no matter direction, life still keeps it moving, with or without you, rather going fighting than going hesitant and ass backwards, living at the crossroads, living boldly with the crossroads hold me back, nah, never looking over my shoulder, cleverly moving boulders, I remove hot pots or pot holders, rubber mans, always moving forward, never take the time and avoid it, walking uphill my whole life, ice, rain, blizzard, sun shining, I've been slower than most, but my motions are with precision-ness, intention, and timelessness, I don't rush in, I coast in, slowly like a bone in a china shop, pretending with the breath is destroying it, throwing roid rage and steroids, except once every 6 months when I get my ogre fist, they know me standing for another 6, Mess them run around senseless and stressed and senseless. But I don't think about shit like that. Actions make life immaculate. So to stop and think about what's not happening, as opposed to start to make shit happen, this doesn't happen with me and Pauly P. And yes, you know it, I'll always be wrong with the GBC.
Why you staring at the crossroads? The crossroads. Said what you gonna choose, what you gonna do at the crossroads. The crossroads. Said I'ma do me and let you bitches do you at the crossroads.
Now would you? How about that?
That's the shit right
That's my
there.
dude.
That's
Grew
my
up
dude.
with him.
Yeah.
Been a mentor.
Yeah.
A brother.
Yeah.
A brother from another mother. A brother from the same mother.
Wow. I don't know about that.
Family.
Fam. That's
Just
what it's all
doing
about.
it. Just doing it.
That's family right there.
Creation, dude.
You know, and
Yeah.
homies help homies always.
And
right,
I don't think
Ronnie?
anybody. I wouldn't be going at this probably if he hadn't given me as much help. If I haven't learned as much from him, I think that's what people fall short. Is they reach a milestone.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to get by it.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody to talk to, and everybody tries to act like they know everything that they're talking about all the time. And the fact of the matter is, just,
People don't know
like
shit.
I said, sometimes when you think you should say something, you probably shouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Stop talking about your asses. Because I think some people believe the shit
Just
that
to
they
bring
spill.
this shit full circle, right?
Honestly, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, sometimes people really, they just believe
Yeah.
the things that they say, even
Yeah.
though they're just, coming up with something off the top of their head. Like, they may have, heard somebody say and don't even, hadn't even, recalled it really, but they kind of remember it
Yeah.
different than the person that knew what the hell they were actually talking about said it.
Yeah.
So you gotta practice what you learn, too.
Yeah. No,
So-
I mean, it's just like that shit telephone, you know what I mean? One person tells one person.
Yeah.
By the time the end of the story, fucking,
see me when-
it's just completely bullshit.
Someone's like,
You
oh,
know
yeah,
what I mean?
we asked, we asked your brother we want to eat. Well, he has a phone, too. Text him, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah, you gotta be the middleman.
Right?
No, but it's just, dude, I can't thank my boy enough for all the shit that he does for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been amazing.
And like I said, I mean, as soon
amazing
as
day.
he drops his fucking podcast, we're gonna be all over that shit.
So I was thinking maybe I could take some time and try and teach him something.
Oh,
Like the cannication
a
session.
little cannication
Like
session.
maybe he could learn, observe, and just now he knows how he would do.
Well, what are you gonna teach him today, Paul?
Is how if you got plants and you got to get your grow room ready
Yeah.
for flowering,
Yeah.
just bam, what you gotta do.
Oh yeah, you're gonna show him how to set that shit up.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna show him how to set that shit up.
Okay. And
You learn how to grow that shit out.
yeah.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you might be thinking we're talking shit, right? But if you guys follow all these steps that we show you in a sporadic
Yeah,
and
and you see-
nonsensical order,
In this round,
when you get the whole picture though, if you follow it, you grows and bomb weed because
and in this particular
it's just crazy.
one that's in this video,
Yeah?
I have this room set up on a time lapse, so
Yeah.
every time I go in there, I just press record for a couple of seconds and stop.
Yeah.
It's 4 plants, I got 6 going
Yeah.
total, so that 4 plants down there in that room, as you'll see over time, because you're not gonna see him
you're not
again
gonna see
until
him
I'm
again.
pulling.
So we're smoking them.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
until we're sitting right here, like, oh yeah, didn't we do a thing on this,
Yeah.
dude? Oh, I remember that back in the day.
We'll be
Yeah,
like
let's get it.
episode 76. I think we did this already.
Well, we'll take it every week, because hey, we say 4 episodes from now, you'd be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
how's that bud doing? And maybe it'll be hanging behind us or something, because I run out of
no,
places
yeah.
to fucking try shit sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's bomb shit though. So definitely want to learn some shit here. Watch what he does,
Yeah.
and just to
and I
throw
don't
this
really
out
spell it out. I just tell you the basics, dude. I'm really not trying to
there.
teach you about all the small shit. Just do it the basics first,
Yeah,
and then you learn from having issues.
yeah.
But
Fixing
do
issues. But this particular grow room's also special because it's the old booth.
Ghetto booths. It was the old
we used to
booth.
rap in there,
Right.
and now we get baked in
Now
there.
we store
You know what I mean?
stuff in there like
Yeah.
mixers and old speakers that we haven't
All the
used.
shit
and
that we
then
say
block
we
it off
might
with some
need this someday.
Panafilm.
We
And
might need this
We
someday.
make little grow
That's what it
boxes
is.
now. I guess, yeah.
But yeah, so check this video out, and Paulie's gonna teach you how to do some shit.
Right?
Peace.
We got you time, we gonna finish.
Well, we keep it reaping what you sow. Guess who's back up in the flow? We've been rolling overload from the first day red. We going for pro. Hold up, wait a minute, told you can't take away shit from these soldiers. We've been riding for hip hop, never fade, never flip flop on the game, never change. Keep the shit high. Give you something to stop the beast from within, from getting at all these MCs. So much easier to make enemies when you don't give a fuck about the feelings. GBC, never lay down, never fake now. Take notice, we ain't coming here to fucking play around. Came here to tear it up and do what we please. Give you a taste, drown up in the flow. Yeah, it's dope. Oh, you broke motherfuckers, look at me in the mode. Show you how it's been from the beginning, yo. Yo, fuck your opinion, bro. I make moves, don't give a fuck about your dudes. Win or lose, I'ma prove every time that we the truth. Get a boot coming through. Now what the fuck you gonna do?
We've been going so hard from the beginning. Can't stop us now, we gonna get it.
We've been going so hard from the beginning. Hip hop, we got to this time, we gonna finish. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Can't stop us now, we gonna get it. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Hip hop, we got to this time, we gonna finish.
Shoes flipping, sickness spewing out. Punk rock, hip hop, and we lyrically gifted. Blue cheese, NYCDs, when I mix them up. This crew's driven, all kinds of beats we lifting up. Beasties got their own goddamn dump truck to lift them up. My Nazi got their own god, and we eat, breathe, and drink and sleep hip hop. Punk clicks learn that they fuck fast as they try and fuck with us. Bad luck, that's not gonna try to fuck with me or anybody knee deep with GBC. We've been going so high for so long, it's an achievement rarely seen. Some barely believe it, even though they can smell, hear, and see it. We getting ready for some chapter 3 shit. Unbelievable beings make unreachable things seem suddenly reachable. That's some get a boost shit.
We've been going so hard from the beginning. Can't stop us now, we gonna get it. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Hip hop, we got to this time, we gonna finish. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Can't stop us now, we gonna get it. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Hip hop, we got to this time, we gonna finish.
I'm trying to make y'all understand why I'm the man though. Anything I wanna, I get it. It's the man though. We getting to this money in the hood, we call it dough. I'm in between this bread, like a sloppy Joe. I got girls from LA, wanna come and give me some throw. Aaliyah popped in my head, told me to rock the boat. Young NBA told her man he don't want smoke, and if he ever fucking did, I'ma drop him off the coast. Time to a boat and drive it with a rope. Pull the toaster out, I need bread to go. And then we tryna get it like we want more. And keep everything petite like G.I. Joe. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Can't stop us now, gon' finish. We've been going so hard from the beginning. Hip hop, we got you. Hip hop, we got you. Huh.
Everybody, let's go. Cause we came to party, put 'em up to the flow. It's all good, just twist up on the dro. Sip a little mo, get fucked up till the morning like whoa. Everybody, let's go. Cause we came to party, put 'em up to the flow. It's all good, just twist up on the dro. Sip a little mo, get fucked up till the morning like whoa. Once again, he's back to show him how it's done. Proud, so I make it loud, down for the one-on-one. More than you could ever handle. I break it down, dismantling rhymes, they panic when I dash it by the handle. Stranded with the mind, so comfortably numb. I don't slur my words, I just stop battling these bitches for fun. Half in the bag, but you don't have half of the passion that I have. Smashing, still smashing on tracks when I rap. And I'm still twisted, while blazing the blunt. Soon as it hits halfway, roll another to replace it when it's done. Hennessy and chronic, alcoholics hooked on phonics. Report cards, reading honors. We straight up crazy fucking bonkers. Out of our minds, off our rockets. Walk up socket, cold clock, you pop it. Whichever way you choose to describe the next day, when you tell the story of when we met face to face. Everybody, let's go. Cause we came to party, put 'em up to the flow. It's all good, just twist up on the dro. Sip a little mo, get fucked up till the morning like whoa. Everybody, let's go. Cause we came to party, put 'em up to the flow. It's all good, just twist up on the dro. Sip a little mo, get fucked up till the morning like whoa.
Yes, sir.
What's
and
up?
you know, after that communication, you saw one of those reels that we'd be throwing up on Facebook all the time, right?
Yes, yeah.
And we're just trying to tell y'all, you know, we're not just focused on one thing. So check our Facebook pages out for more content.
Everything.
Like we just throw everything at you.
Everything.
And you know, you can find us at the Ghetto Booth page.
A lot of songs we have
Booth
songs
TV
for
page.
Yeah. Beats up, but the beats that we're using up
The
for the
YouTube-
picture. Just for you to check it out. Go
the YouTube
download it.
and
If you
his
got a mic
here's
and
the
a
thing
place
though,
to
you know,
record it.
like, share, and fucking subscribe, motherfuckers.
Yeah, how you do with it?
Money
Just do
back
it.
I'm saying?
The money back guarantee,
That's what the
son.
fuck it's all about.
So
right?
I say thanks to Dave.
Thanks to Dave, my
RXM
dude.
for coming by.
Yep. I'm sure he'll be by again.
Ghetto Booth.
Ghetto
Booth
doing their
TV,
thing.
Cannication.
And
Ghetto Grub,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning. It's a start. And honestly,
is
all you
only
guys'
the beginning.
patients that you guys won are going out this week. I
Yeah,
promise.
yeah.
I've been writing little notes.
Yeah, so-
just to say thank you.
Where the pictures at?
Where
Yeah.
the pictures at?
I promise
They're
you,
waiting
it
to be
wasn't.
mailed.
It wasn't all just a
Alright.
farce. Just you know,
Yeah,
Paulie's.
yeah.
Remember, we called him Scatterbrain last
Yeah.
week for a reason.
Yeah, there was a lot. I mean, a lot going on, and I'm not gonna make any excuses. I'm just letting you know.
It's
I'm letting you know.
They're coming. They're coming eventually.
Thank
and,
you for all your
know,
patience and your participation.
Yeah, and I mean, thank you to those people that are providing, you know, artwork for our beats that we post online for free. So
Right,
MCs check them
Kazo?
out.
Cuzzo, Ronnie.
You know, Cuzzo. And
DJ RXM.
That's right. And make sure you go over there to the YouTube page and check out those free beats. I got beats from my boy DJ RXM.
For days.
I got beats from my boy Temmie C. I
shit
got
on
beats from
repeat.
myself. I got beats from some other dude that probably ain't even making beats no more because he fucking found the CD back in the day.
It takes a long time to stop to get to the end of them. You start it over again when it gets to the end. You play that on your YouTube. You gotta look at the pictures. Play it in your headphones.
In the headphones.
In your headphones. Practice.
Practice.
It takes practice, son. And then see what? Is Booth TV out?
Is Booth TV out?
Thank you, everybody.
Booth TV is out.
I think.
Episode 5.
That's what's up.
BBT, Pauly P.
Thank you, RXM. The Cat House.
Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
Love y'alls.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skull will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shout startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spooky, scary, 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 spooky.